should I do that too? And Emily.
Emily and Emily. Wow. Do you just feel invigorated with just that birthday of America?
Yes. I mean, I love celebrating our independence.
What a great show what a great celebration that was down at Falling Springs and at the park.
Honestly, it reminded me of old times when we had a big celebration here.
Yeah.
It was bringing back the big celebration, which is so deserving of our country and our independence. And I think we did it so well. I think Katie did well.
Yeah,
the city did well.
The whole group, yes.
Everybody that supported that, the veteran walk, it was all just top notch.
Top notch. Super proud of obviously my wife and everybody else that helped. Maria and just everybody. Obviously, the judge and the mayor. Everybody showed up, and it was awesome. So
when this is terrible, but everybody always says like before the 4th, they're like, hope you keep your 10 fingers. And I think everybody kept their 10 fingers.
I'm glad
for
you
the fireworks, so a success, right?
I'm glad you mentioned that. I'll bring that up later on when we talk about kind of the recap, and we'll show some footage. But we've got some food, we've got some golf, we've got some shard and bourbon. We've got a really big show. I'm excited about it. Excited to start this weekend
excited.
off.
That right there is Energy Plus.
Energy Plus, yeah. Energy Plus. So I want to keep this energy going.
Okay.
High speed fiber energy. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. That kind of energy.
You all know what I'm saying,
I know what you're putting down.
Oh, you picking up what I'm putting down?
Uh-huh.
Well, everybody knows what I'm talking about. We're talking about Kinetic by Windstream. They're our sponsor here. Our main sponsor. The show wouldn't be here without them. Thank you so much, Kinetic. Go Kinetic home. Go Kinetic Biz. We're not worthy. We're not worthy. I surely wasn't worthy this past weekend. I got to go to Barbasol quite a few times, and Kinetic is a big time sponsor, big time partner out there, providing free Wi-Fi to everybody for the Barbasol tournament.
Yes.
And you're looking at it right now. They were out there in full strength. It was not Barbasol. It's not a Barbasol unless it rains.
Right.
But Kinetic.
I feel like but can we really talk about the Barbasol weather?
Yeah. Because
between COVID and the weather, I feel like they have had some of the worst like rainstorms and like having to cancel and postpone and.
Yeah, but
for some reason they have hit a bad weekend.
They had that storm.
Have you noticed that?
Yeah. Well, the storm came through, and you're talking about the storm.
It got us.
A tree came down in your driveway. A big tree apparently came down and hit the scoreboard, and there were like 10 guys out there with chainsaws just going at it, from what I hear. And it was they got it cleaned up and.
Got to get it up and going.
Yeah.
It's truly international. People are watching it because isn't it Golf World, but the British Open, right, is next weekend.
Yeah, the Open. Yeah, next week. Yeah, that's a biggie. That's a big major. So that's
because I think if you win the Barbasol, you get a seat or a plate or
a
pass or
this year. Normally it's the same year. Normally the Open is the same year as Barbasol. The Barbasol's the week before, but if you win, you get invited. You will get to go to the Open, hop on a plane, and go straight to St. Andrews for that. But we had a good lineup, a good list of players that were out there. It's fun, man. I really like it. It's like game day.
It's your Super Bowl.
Oh, it's great. Oh well, yeah. I mean, it's not every place has a big PGA tournament in their backyard, so
that's right.
It was fun. So Kinetic, man, once again. Kinetic supplying. People wouldn't be able to comment. I wouldn't have been able to go live or do anything.
Can you imagine an event or you go into something like that and not having good connectivity?
Yeah.
I mean, truly, like that
would be a huge bummer.
You get to like the UK games and everyone's on their phones and like you can't call out and you're just like, what do I do?
That's right.
As
soon as you get close to Rupp, over there, it's like a black hole, man.
Yeah. So it really is important. I mean,
Rock on. Yeah. So there you go. Barbasol, Kinetic partners, fun times over there at Champions Golf Course. Coming back around. When I say around, and I mean you could get real round. This place is delicious. They've got onion rings, which I'm gonna JB Food Mart, baby. Go down to the Marathon down there. Lexington, was that right? Right.
Yeah,
I want to call it Versailles Row, but
yeah,
here it's Lexington.
Locust and Lexington.
Right. And onion rings. So these are crispy, delicious onion rings.
So you pick the food we get to feature on the show.
Not all the time. Sometimes I just say, throw me something, and they grab it.
Okay, well, that makes me, because I'm thinking you've got a real thing for onion rings. You 9 times out of 10 are going to throw some in.
You're right. When we did the smorgasbord episode, this guy looks like a little crunchy piece. Delicious. Delicious. So, onion rings.
Those things look fried to goodness.
They're fried. Just one of you? You
No,
good?
no,
You've had your fill,
Had
right?
my lunch.
Had your lunch. So, but that's going to be a good snack. So, the onion rings, the bacon, I mean, even their burgers are great.
Their burgers are delicious. Well, we did it on the
pork
burger
chops were really good.
Okay, now
missed out on that.
Yeah, that season looked to perfection.
It was perfect. Chicken tenders.
I tell you, I love their catfish, man.
That's true. Next time, you know what? I'm gonna get you. I want to try to work really hard and get the catfish.
Okay.
And get the catfish for you next time.
I mean,
even if
breakfast is a whole nother level there, and I don't even like breakfast, but that's like, I mean, that bacon biscuit or ham biscuit.
Oh, that's so big. I mean, it's a big old heaping pile. Is that what you called it? A heaping pile of bacon. And then you've got honey pack. You can put a little honey on it, and you can. I mean, it's all. The country ham too is really good that they got.
Oh, the country ham is.
Yeah.
We buy that for holidays because it's just so good.
Big.
Why even try to make your own? You know, just go with what works.
They cater. You call a little bit early, and they have it ready for you. Go pick it up, and you have plenty.
And dinners to go. Like sometimes we'll get that in the box. Our kids love the fish dinners too, and it's such an easy to go option.
It is.
And I feel like it's like. Some of it is fried or whatever, but at least it's like home cooked. It's
Yeah.
You know where it's coming from and all the things.
We're not grabbing
really
it, out of a freezer.
Right.
This is home cooked stuff. This is cutting back there. I mean,
it's the real deal.
It's the real deal. Thank you, Goldie. Thank you, everybody, for making it work, for making it a thing for this community.
It's such
great.
a gem.
Our little dive, like you go in there, like people don't they drive by, they don't really know about it. Maybe not from here, new to here. But I promise you, go and check it out. A great group of people.
But if you you go back again and again and again.
You'll want to tell your friends. You'll go like, man, I went to this place, and like it's weird because you'll do that. And this has happened to me before where I'll be like, have you been to the marathon? And like, JB Food Mart?
Yeah.
And they don't realize that you knew and that you both knew the whole time.
Yeah.
They thought it was their own little thing.
Yes.
And no.
I had a friend come in and she was having some family and she was running behind on something. I was like, don't worry. She was in charge of breakfast. I was like, I'll get you. And she was like, where did you get these?
Yeah.
And I told her, she was like, what? And I was like, did you love them? She was like, yes. How did you know? I was like, I'm telling you, game changer.
Got it from a gas station. What?
Yeah.
No. You don't understand. There's a full-blown restaurant
in it. Yeah. And it is so good.
And it's delicious. I love it. I love it. True story. We got some more truth coming our way, Emily. All of it's true, and it's straight from the mouths. We're not saying it. Don't trust us, okay? Don't listen to what we. You know what? Just don't listen to what we say.
Don't listen to what he says. Let him speak for himself over here.
That's true. I was actually. I'm glad you. I was so excited about experts. I was going to pop about experts, but it's wine.
I like to sit back and listen to what they have to say.
That's true. So we'll go. So we're gonna switch it up. We'll go ahead and do the experts real quick. And
okay.
We'll come back to the wine.
What's up, Woodford? I wanted to show you guys a little something I always get questions about. Me and my staff, a lot of people come up to us and they ask us, how do you use the equipment? Well, obviously we're 24 hours and we're not staffed all the time. I wanted to show you guys a little hack that you all can do if we're never here. So if you have a phone that has a camera on it, I have QR codes on each and every one piece of my equipment. So what you can do is literally hover over this and then click on the YouTube link. And what it will do is it will take you right to the exact process of how you use the piece of equipment. Now, obviously, if we're here, I want you to come up to me and I'll walk you through how to use this piece of equipment. But it's just a nice little hack to have if you ever come after hours and we're not here.
Hey guys, this is Shannon down at Rose Hill Spirits. I know the weather has been, kind of wacky, but I'm ready for spring and summer. And you know how ready we are? We have popsicles. So I got 2 new kinds of popsicles this year. We have the Freeze-A-Ritas, which are 8% by volume, and they come in 2 different flavors. So they come in strawberry and lime. And you can actually get them in these packs of 12 or as singles, which they are so good. A little dangerous. They're 8% by volume, so definitely come and get some of these and try them out. And if margaritas aren't your style, we also have these Cutwater frozen cocktails. So Cutwater makes ready-to-drink cocktails in cans anyway. I don't know if you've ever drank a Bloody Mary out of a can, but it is so good. So these are also sold in packs of 12 or by singles. And they come with the flavors gin melon, and then lime margarita, rum and cola, or a vodka mule. So definitely come stop by if you are ready for summer, just like me, and try these out. They're perfect for when the weather is nice.
Hey, we're here at Moxie Style Studio. I'm here with Christy. Just wanted to let you guys know a little bit about what we offer. All your hair needs, obviously. Makeup, we do special events, lots of senior pictures, and makeup and hair for headshots for social media. Maybe you need something for a resume, that type thing. So with that being said, I'm gonna let Christy tell you a little bit about what she offers.
I'm Christy Fryman. I've been here for about 4 years now. I'm the permanent makeup artist. I offer microblading powder brows. That is a semi-permanent, lasts 3 to 5 years. Eyeliner, lipstick, and I also do lashes and lash lifts and tints, which if you're not good with long-term commitment, it lasts 6 to 8 weeks. And then lash extensions, classic and volume. And that is, yes, that is more of a commitment because you do have to have a fill-in every 2 to 3 weeks.
Hey, it's Madonna at Bluegrass Traditions, and it is so hot out there that you could melt. But I want to keep you cool. We have sundresses to cool off in, different styles. We also have the Lulu Bee in the sundress and in the sleeveless dress. Please come by and take a look. These will cool you off for the 4th of July. Or if you're a blue jean lady, come and look. We have you covered there too. Please stop by.
Hey, what's up, Woodford? Jason Go again with State Farm. Wanted to talk to you guys about auto insurance. So obviously everybody knows you got to have auto insurance to drive on the road today, but great thing to keep in mind is that bundling your auto plus another policy always gets you a discount. So if you guys are not doing that, you're missing out on some savings, so we'd love to help review that with you. So give us a call here at the office, and we'd love to help you with your auto insurance needs.
Well, you
So
know,
much info.
I can't believe I did it. I can't believe I did it.
You're not following our shot
I'm not
sheet,
following.
our shot list.
We were supposed to do why not. Everybody's confused. They don't know what's happening. We didn't skip it. We're doing why not right now. I got something to whine about
Okay.
for why not. So you're enjoying some delicious Chardonnay.
Chardonnay.
as you would
Chardonnay.
say.
That's right. Enjoy this dry, non-oaked Chardonnay with notes of peach and melon. It's a 2. So yeah,
Melon.
I always say that, but it tastes kind of sweet to me because it's a white Chardonnay.
Okay.
But it's actually a 2, so it's like close to the dry
Yeah.
end, which is kind of weird.
I wonder if it's like, because I did that with the tasting too, which I showed everybody the label.
Yep.
I don't and what we're thinking about, and but during our tasting, I said sweet, and Alicia said no. Like that's a different, like when we say sweet, you're tasting the fruit.
Yes, that's it. Like it's
Not
peach
the,
and
but
melon.
it's dry.
Right.
Yeah, right. Like that. That's
It's-
weird.
It's hard in my mind to.
Yeah, differentiate. Like there's sweet and there's dry,
Yeah.
but you're tasting the notes of.
But I have to tell you, I'm like opposite day every day. because I remember I took a piano lessons when I was a kid, and the first day the lady was like,
Did she have the rod and smacked
well,
your
she-
hands?
no, she
like,
was like-
oh,
she was like, tell me the high, high and low, and she was like, which side is the high side? And I was like, boom.
Oh,
and she was
no.
like, no, that's the low side. I was like, sounds high to me. It sounded more bold. So
Yeah.
I was like, that sounds high to me. Not the ding.
It's the upside down. It's like your opposite. It's like that was like,
my range of things are anyway.
you know what I'm talking about? You watch Stranger Things or no?
No.
No.
You know. I mean,
That's true. I know. I should have
Y'all
known
watch
that.
what?
I should have known. But no, I've got something to whine about real quick.
All right, let's hear you.
I'm sipping on my bourbon. We'll talk about it a little later here. But, you have your wine. You kind of want to whine about things. It's kind of the thing you do. And so the other day, 4th of July, actually. 4th of July.
I feel like I just need to listen intently. Tell me
4th of July, I'm running errands. I'm helping the wife. We're doing, working.
You're doing
we
your
walked
good
like
husbandly duty.
We walked like 6 miles that day, so it was a lot of going on. So I'm having to go out to get water. I get the water, like 300 water, something like that. Is more water. I got my cart in
It's
Kroger
hot.
was.
You're already sweating because
Oh,
you
man.
walked and
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So I'm running to get the water, and I had to go pick something up at Workout Anytime. So
Because that literally is where you work out anytime.
yeah, very
With
very
Brett,
literal.
yeah.
He was one of our experts, and so I'm driving. So but when I go out and do things, I like to do them all, kind of like sweep around, go
Yeah, you like
here.
to make a plan, little
Yeah, I don't.
pathway.
Yeah, I got. I can't just
That's
be
strategy.
zipping like.
Right,
I
yeah.
like to try at least. So it was on my way.
Okay.
I walk into Workout Anytime,
Uh-huh.
and totally normal. People working out. 4th of July. Hey, getting it in. I can
Mm-hmm,
dig it. And Brett said it was by the desk.
Yeah.
So I'm looking by the front desk. I don't see it. All right. So then I thought, well, maybe it's in his office. Everybody's, it's 4th of July.
Right.
No one's working. So I kind of look and I see the key. It's right on his desk. So I've done things for Brett before. We're friends. I've had to go get bands and different things, and so I know where the keys are. And there's cameras. So as I'm doing it, I'm kind of like waving like as if
Like,
Brett's
"It's me,
seeing
yeah,
me.
yeah."
Like, it's
On the
me. I'm
ring
happy.
camera.
Like,
Yeah,
don't call. Someone's monitoring this. And so I grab him, and then I go to open his office door, and it was just like I open up, and behind me I hear like beep, beep.
Oh no, that gets me so nervous.
If you're the thing, I go, and like I can feel like it zoom in on my face, right?
Like a raccoon in the
Yeah.
night, just with the eyes beating.
And so I open it. I'm like, oh my god, the alarm's gonna go off. It's so embarrassing. The police are gonna come, and it's just gonna be like, okay. So I immediately assess, like, okay, well, I don't know what I'm trying to call him. Everybody's 4th of July. Everybody's
Right.
partying or out with their families.
Out of service.
Yeah, out of service, and it goes off. And this thing is the shrillest.
And people are still
shrieking.
working out, just like
Some people are
good,
like,
good move, dude.
yes. Oh, some people just shake it. I can just see how mad they are, and some people walk out and wait, and finally we get it taken care of.
They don't know. Did they think it was like a fire alarm? Like you weren't sure?
No, I was like, sorry. I'm
announced
sorry.
it.
Trying to announce
That's
it because I
funny.
wanted to, like, I'm here. I'm not a bad guy.
Right,
I've
right.
been in this
Yeah.
situation.
Hands, you do the hands up.
Yeah. Yeah. And it went off. Everything was fine. Locked the door back and ended up leaving. But no. So I finally got a hold of Brett, and he was like, dude, don't worry. As long as it's off, you're fine.
Yeah.
I'm like, I am so sorry. Like, I'm a complete idiot. I just felt so bad. I felt so bad.
Well, he is secured. He's got that high-speed internet connection. He is
He's-
secured
Yes.
on all the levels. So
Don't
work
try
out
to-
anytime is safe, and we know the things there are safe. It's a good lesson for all of us, though. But man, doesn't that
Very
just
good.
get you in a way? It gets you scared.
Ooh, stuff. Yeah, it does. No, my heart was pounding.
Yeah.
And then kind of ended, the cherry on top. I had Katie's food in the car because I thought, because I went Kroger, McDonald's, come down around. And then I got yelled at because her food was cold.
What did she get from McDonald's?
It was just a quick kind of thing. We don't normally go. I mean, Avery loves McDonald's, obviously, but I just got like a burger and fries, and
Yeah, when you're doing in your setup.
just
for the band.
because we were working.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
didn't have
You
a lot of
just
time to
need-
eat. Yeah, no, I got back,
Oh, and you
she's
brought it to
stressed.
her
and
just like,
we were, yeah.
yeah,
She was like,
freezing.
what
What
the hell? Yeah. Oh, boy. So there you go. That's my wine, man.
Corey.
That's my wine. You probably want to whine about
My tree
the storm,
falling.
this tree fall, yeah.
Sheesh, I tell you, I need some insurance for my trees, man. These things are expensive to take down. Big old,
Yeah.
like, mature trees.
Yeah. We need to call a little haul of ash.
I know. And then once you do that, I mean, we had our gutters replaced. You know,
Yeah.
just adulting in general, Corey, it's expensive. Adulting is.
Yeah, adulting. Adulting is very expensive. Like when things pop up, you're like, finally, we've got some money saved, and boom, need new tires, and boom,
Yeah. Oh,
where'd
run
this
over now.
hospital come from?
The game
Bill
of
from
life.
5 years ago.
Bing. Yeah. Oh, today lose a tooth. Gotta
Yeah.
get a crown. Yeah.
Gotta fight that. Of course, adulting. But one
Hey,
day,
I do have something. Okay.
Oh, good.
Okay, and it's not. It's just this is such a random story.
okay.
Do you go to the eye doctor to get your eyes checked?
Actually, yes, and I don't take that as I should do more of that as I have glasses prescription waiting on me that I haven't fulfilled yet.
Oh, but so you do wear contacts or no?
No.
Okay, so
no,
you don't really.
No.
See, they get
I'm too
me
stubborn.
because I can't order more contacts for the year until you get an updated prescription. So I at least have to go every year so that I can. Oh, don't touch that. Oh.
I don't want contacts. I don't like glasses. I don't want glasses. I don't want contacts, but I know I need
I
them.
can't see. But anyway, so okay, you know the puff machine.
Oh, they go.
Yeah.
You see, yeah.
Can
The
you do
puff
that thing?
Like they puff the air in your eye?
Yeah, and they see the what is it? The tissue. You know, that's how they measure the.
That was really cool.
pressure
It's
in
like the
tissue.
green, right?
Yeah,
And it's,
yeah.
That was
And you have to
awesome.
put your head on
Yeah.
forehead on that thing.
That was
Like,
cool.
That is so counterintuitive to what you want to do. Like you feel like that thing's gonna poke your eye
Oh
out.
yeah, you definitely feel like a little messed up afterwards, and because I think you can do that because I didn't want to get dilated because I had stuff to do. I had to leave,
Yeah.
and that just was like real quick. And yeah, no, it was cool. They saw what was going on with me.
Well, I couldn't. So I couldn't do that this past time.
Oh,
that
you
I went-
chickened out, or you just
No,
like,
I mean I was trying, but like I kept blinking, and she was like,
yeah.
"This just isn't working," and she was like, "Let's just try this other way," and I was like, "Okay." They numb your eye, and then they take a thing to your eye, but your eye is like numb.
yeah, okay.
They numb it with eye drops. And I was telling her like, I mean, not that I've ever like numbed my tongue, but like, you know,
Yeah.
it gets like an ice cube. You know,
Yeah,
anytime
yeah.
you have something numb, you feel like it's like big and like,
Yeah. But,
Like, think about your eye feeling like that.
really?
Yeah,
That's
I
how
felt
it
like
felt.
my eye was like huge and like
Oh.
it only lasts for 10 minutes, but it was the weirdest
oh.
experience.
Did you have to wear like like so?
No, and they were no. It was like yellow drops, so too it looked like gunk. It was like the weirdest thing.
Oh.
Yeah. It was
See,
kinda
that's
gnarly.
why I'm like, I want to do the other option. I don't want.
Yeah,
the,
do the puff thing, but that thing is scary.
thing.
I don't like it.
Yeah, it is.
People are
I
afraid
wasn't
of the
ready
dentist.
for it.
I'm afraid of the eye doctor.
The eye doctor, dentist. No, I'm pretty good with. If anything, I need to be more like proactive and not be like, if it's not broke, like I know there are things like because my wife will be like, this is weird hurting. What is this or this and that. And I don't say that enough all the time. And so I'm like, if I set you down and told you all the things that like
Ache
or ail me, you would freak out. Like it's up like there's a episode of and I don't watch it religiously, I just see scenes, but Parks and Rec where Chris Pratt goes to the doctor and he's just listing off all these things that are wrong with him. He's like something like I ate a battery 6 years ago, never came out, or something
Yeah.
like that. Like it was funny.
I'm
But yeah,
all
she's
for modern
great.
medicine. I'm like, we have insurance.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna. Yeah.
I'm getting there.
I can't sleep at night. If I think something's wrong, then my head immediately goes to the worst thing, and I'm like, I have to just get peace of mind that this is not something terrible.
That's the wife right there. She will stay up all night, but it'll be something like, "Do I want to change the blinds? Like the blinds seem a little like it's the silliest thing." But anyway, no, it's it.
Chardonnay
Good one.
makes you talk.
There you go. Cheers.
Cheers.
Speaking of the wife,
Speaking of,
the event coordinator for sales, she's doing great job. She just killed the 4th of July along with all the group of people that was with her that helped.
so many good people.
So many
pitching
great
in on
people
that.
pitching in. Couldn't have done it without a lot of those people. But I want to show you. So this is So it was at Falling Springs, man. And I tell you what, that space was utilized perfectly. I mean, that lawn was packed. You're kind of seeing some footage here of the 4th of July, and the fireworks were awesome.
The Kid Zone area.
Kid Zone was
cool.
a smash hit.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It was really, really, really cool. And thank you, Falling Springs, for this segment, bringing you what's current.
That's right.
This is, it's
Rich
what's
and
happening,
Crew.
man. Yeah, Rich and Crew.
But I have some things about Falling Springs while we're talking about them.
Yeah, let's hear it.
So, we had the COVIDs, and so we missed our final baseball game.
Oh.
So I stopped out there because I need to pick up our trophies because our kids are going to be just in heaven.
Have
They
a
get our
little
trophy.
Yeah, heck yeah.
It'll be Will's first little trophy. Anyway,
cool.
but I picked up some flyers because I didn't know if you knew they do all kinds of things. Like they have private lessons for basketball, swimming, volleyball, all ages.
Let me see some of those.
Group fitness schedule.
I like a good flyer.
They've got some really good group fitness things.
Fresh flyers.
They have like their Kid Zone and their passes. I just think this would be the best little gift for your family for Christmas. Everybody gets a family pass. They've got memberships, 20-card visits, everything that comes in with that. Tennis programs for the summer because we have those awesome brand new tennis courts, personal training, all sorts of things. And it's all right there at Falling Springs. So I didn't know if you guys knew all this existed. You can rent it. It's a rental facility. They've got all kinds of things. So maybe we can put one of these in our group chat and you can read about what it looks like to maybe join Falling Springs.
Yeah. Speaking of group chat, we've had some new members of that. We need to get on there and say hello to them.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, we've had quite a bit. I'm very happy with that. It's we like to try to help any way we can.
That's right.
It's
Such a good thing for our community.
such a good thing.
And those food trucks are still going out there
Yep.
in the week, so check that out. That's a great lunch option.
Yeah, absolutely. There were tons of food trucks out there for the 4th and stuff. But another great place to go, especially event-wise, to just know about everything. A great resource to follow. And this is just not just if you live here. I mean, I'm talking if you don't live here or you're looking for some fun things to do on vacation, come visit family, or just looking for an escape into horse country. That would be Woodford Weekends.
Yes, definitely follow us. If you haven't seen our signs
Reserve
around town, we have a whole event roundup. But one event that I'm super excited about, I want to share with you this week, is the Midway Music Festival. So it's off the rails. Get it? Get it. Saturday, July 23rd, 10 to 10. And that's in Midway. They have some really good bands. Alicia and Courtney and crew are putting that on. So many great people are pitching in on that. But it is going to be a top-notch music festival. They're going to have food and retail and shopping and other things. And then I was at a meeting today where they were talking about they have full tents for shade. So check it out. It's downtown Midway, the Midway Music Festival, and they're on Facebook too. So you can pop on, like it, and find out more information from their Facebook.
Huge. That's it. I mean, that's what Reserve Woodford does. That's what Woodford Tourism. You guys are a hub of all the roundup, the event roundup for all.
We're just
an
information hub.
You're at the Business Center at the Old Lyric Theater, correct?
That's right.
Perfect facility. I mean, you guys have killed that. I mean, it's awesome. I mean,
It's
look
really
at
cool.
it. I mean,
It's neat.
Mr. Gay's doing big things down there still.
Johnny boy.
Yeah, so I'm excited. I'm excited about the whole thing. I'm excited a lot, Emily.
I can hear that in your voice.
But
Your
I'm really
inflection.
excited about that building. It's so cool. It's such a cool building. And you guys have done a great job.
Well, thank you.
Uh,
I have some fun news on that on the next segment. This is me do that. Oh.
We're not worthy. Midway Distilling Company.
How cool is it though that Midway has a distillery to
Distillers.
go back to its heritage and roots? So
Yeah.
I heard from Maggie at the Bluegrass Distillers that they think by the end of September they're going to be able to have a bit of a tasting room in Midway open. So that is this fall.
So that okay, all right. So they're getting the. So is that in the house that they're redoing?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Isn't that awesome? They have their permit now, and the legislation to pass for another tasting room, so they can move forward now. And
That's huge.
they are coming. Things are happening.
Some legislation takes a little
right.
while. reclaimed and recharred. That is
I like that.
perfect for what they're doing down there. I mean, they're reclaiming this property, this recharred.
Corey.
Oak barrel finished rye whiskey, man. That got me. That tickled me a little bit. The Midway Distilling Company operated from 1916 to 1920 in Midway, Kentucky's first railroad town.
That's right.
Midway distilling barrels were bottled as medicinal spirits. You can use some of that. It's a little medicinal
That's right.
spirits.
What the doctor ordered.
Yeah, during Prohibition until the distillery was destroyed by fire in 1924. So, wow. Okay, so I love the history. I mean, you could taste the history in this almost.
That's right.
Reclaimed and recharred, release, rather than retiring a used barrel. We have them coppered, the whole 9 yards. Recoppered and fired.
What does that mean, Corey? Recoppered?
So I'm pretty sure it's the whole band. I think it's the whole,
of the barrel?
They reclaim it. They literally take it, they recharge it, and they reuse it. They refill the mature workhorses. These mature workhorses, they call them, with spirit previously aged in new barrels. So they go from the new barrels, they get put in the old barrels to impart a nuanced secondary finish.
I love it. How does it taste though? Seriously, what's your take on it?
This is one of my, I don't know. This is tough. There's let's see. Finish, and there's that secondary oaky charred finish. I mean, it is a perfect a description of what that tastes. I think this could be. It's tough. This is a good one.
Don't say that's your favorite. You already claimed a favorite.
There's a couple,
week.
man. I don't know. This was really good. I really like it. Midway Distilling Company. Man, they are. This is.
That does sound like Kentucky in your mouth, but it just sounds like a pure Kentucky product.
It is a pure Kentucky product, and it is
pure
delicious.
Midway product.
Yep, pure Midway product. It's got the rye that they're growing out there. So man, before all of this, you get to go to you can go visit them in Lexington. They have a great I want to say compound because you go down there and everybody's working. Like I remember when I went down there to take that tour and to kind of with Katie, I mean.
It's all hand on.
Everybody was buzzing, man, and Maggie was back there working. People were putting labels on. Like when that footage you see is all like, go back and watch it. We didn't tell them. Like we weren't like, hey, we're coming. Like they were back there working.
Yeah.
So it was cool.
I love that. I love that. I'm so happy Midway has that. And Woodford County has that. I think that's perfect for us.
Definitely. Love it. Oh wait, there was one thing. So before we get into into business circle,
okay.
I kind of want to take it back a little bit. So you talked about the 10-digit thing.
Yeah.
So there was this. I want to show it real quick. It is wild. I guess of this family who thought they had it under control, but
the
fireworks went crazy.
Okay, is it the video where they're all sitting in the circle out in the front lawn, and the kid lights something to behind the? It's like,
and it goes behind like the car.
Yeah, it's like zing zing, and they're all sitting in like a semicircle.
I don't know.
That one?
I don't.
There's been
you
some
just have to watch this. Watch
okay.
this one real quick.
Okay.
Watch this one.
You cannot stick it in the ground. It's not going to work. Who did that? You got to put it in the shoe.
So yeah, it's. I mean, oh my God! I mean, can you imagine
Wild.
terror? Like bombs are going off.
Seriously, that's what you'd feel like. I mean, you just get low to the ground and. So does the kid? Okay, is it true? Does that kid kind of sneak behind the car and
It looks like it. Yeah,
I
have
don't
to
know.
watch it again and again and again. But that was crazy. That one and then the Legally Blonde one that they were.
Maybe we can start picking some of our favorite TikTok videos and sharing them.
Yeah.
Some funny stuff because Holly Cruz, I was getting my hair done, and she and I were sharing stories of funny TikTok
Yeah.
videos we watched. It's just, like, anyway, some of them are hilarious. There's one where this girl like falls up the steps and her dad's walking behind her, but he thinks she's doing a cartwheel. So he gets so mad at her because he's like, you can't be doing that here. Why are you trying to do a cartwheel up the steps? And of course she's like,
Probably in a lot of pain.
and it was the Ring camera that caught it on, so it's from that
the
angle.
Ring camera ones, you can sit and get stuck on
And
those.
then the dad is just so distraught. He's like, I gotta sit down. And
That's hilarious.
I'm not describing it as funny as it is.
No, you sit and get stuck on your algorithm. You'll get a lot of those Ring camera ones. Those are so funny.
Yeah.
They're hilarious. TikTok, man. TikTok and the Instagram Reels. Instagram Reels are great. I watch a lot of golf Instagram. It's stuck on golf, and there's just a lot of
It knows
funny
your
ones.
habits.
Yeah, there's a lot of funny ones.
I do want to, Jenny Marshall, I don't think she'll mind me saying this because she posted it on social media. She's hilarious anyway. Her posts are really funny. But local girl on her Ring camera caught her. She's carrying a tray of plants up her steps. And
you gotta do that.
Yeah, and her foot, hits the step. So she trips, and thank goodness she wasn't, hurt. So that's why it was funny. But she posted it herself. But people had the funniest comments, like, "That's a real face plant," and like some funny things.
But see, I got a tray of something going up the stairs. It always will flash in my mind, like, you could fall and this could be hilarious.
Somebody's watching.
There's always, I feel like there's always somebody watching. Oh my gosh. Business Circle, brought to you by Woodford County Chamber of Commerce.
Well, speaking of bourbon, guys, we are going to leave you today on a Woodford County happy hour. So we all know that we're trying to get back out. It's summertime. We're coming out of the COVID fog. And people are trying to network and get back into the way things were. Also discovering some Woodford County gyms.
Yeah.
So we have on Tuesday the 19th at 4 o'clock a happy hour at Castle and Key. So it is a great way to see their sunken gardens and their grounds. If you've not been out there, it's a good excuse to get out. A good excuse to meet some folks and just, do all the things. So we invite you guys to come join us. If you'd like to join us, just contact the chamber. You can register that way. It is free to come, but it is open to everybody. So check that out and check out our women's conference that we are going to start coming in November. More to come on that. I just want to plant the seed now.
Boink.
Boink. But yes, follow that at woodfordcountyinfo.com.
Man, great show. Did
Lots
we get it all?
happening.
We got it all in? I think
Got
we
it
got it
in.
all in. Yeah, looks pretty good.
Looks
Talked about
good.
golf,
I
talked
feel
about some
good.
onion rings, some
Feel good,
shard.
look good. Yep.
Yeah, all right. Well, let's cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, you all, to another amazing week in July, and we'll see you next time.
See you next time.